Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is another fun fold using some layering dies and some designer series paper. If you joined me last week, I showed you a card layout using the Everyday Arches dies. Today we're using the Textured Notes dies, and I have already stamped with the words from the Words of Beauty bundle, and again it's on the Textured Notes dies on the basic beige cardstock. I am using the designer series paper from that suite, and that is called the Brush with Beauty. I've done two different die cuts with that. I have 3 die cuts done with the Mossy Meadow and 1 with the basic beige. Our card base is 5.5 by 11 and it's in that basic beige. We're going to go ahead and score that, and the first score line is at 1 5/8. So 1 5/8, then 3 3/8. 7 5/8, 7 5/8, and finally 9 3/8. And that is going to give us a double gatefold, kind of an uneven gatefold. So you want to make sure we burnish our edges good. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and layer our pieces together. So first I've got that plain basic beige. This will go in the inside so we can write our greeting. Got the larger piece of designer series paper. And then it will go on the other larger Mossy Meadow. I love that beige and vanilla with the Mossy Meadow. Love those colors together. This piece, like so, and then we'll go ahead and layer them on our card. Go ahead and put this one on the front flap. And I've kind it in the middle, but remember we don't want to add too much adhesive because we're only putting it on one side of that gatefold. Just like so. Like to use the multi-purpose glue because it gives us some wiggle room. The other piece with the basic beige goes on the inside, and we want it so that it's in the middle but also is covered up by that front flap. So we're going to go ahead and kind of eyeball it here, but then we want to close this to make sure that it's tucked underneath. So it needs to be moved a little bit. Again, why we want to use that glue. Let's see if we did a better job this time. There we go. Next, what we're going to do is take that smaller piece and we're just going to add dimensionals on the one side so that we have some height to it, because what we're going to do is tuck that front flap underneath this piece. So go ahead, remove those dimensionals, and we want this to line up right on the side of our paper, or our fold of our card. So let's go ahead and turn this around. We want it right along that edge, like so. Like I said, this just tucks underneath because of the dimensionals. That is easy to do. And then we're going to put our greeting right across here. So again, I'm going to add some small dimensionals to that just on the one side. Layer, line that up to the different layers. Going to grab my Pearls of Beauty, and we're going to use the beige ones. And there you have a very fun card just using our dies and our designer series paper to create a fun fold. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.